Good morning, afternoon, or evening to you, MPS student. I just finished marking assignment 2. I have to say I am super impressed. For the rest of the internet that's watching, the Master of Public Service students at the University of Waterloo just delivered their second assignment fully online. They had to record a case study using Microsoft PowerPoint or whatever presentation tool they had, and they did phenomenal. They did an absolutely phenomenal job. They are well equipped now for the workforce. They're able to do regression analysis, communicate their ideas really effectively, and use PowerPoint really efficiently too. They've adapted to the new medium. Really proud of them. I thought I would share a few quick PowerPoint tips. Just a quick, about 3 or 4 points that you can take and it will help you use PowerPoint just a little bit more effectively. So let's jump into PowerPoint here. I'll go away. I've got a demo presentation set up here. And my first tip would be with microphone technique. Now, I'm using what you may consider to be a broadcast quality microphone. You could probably hear it in my voice. Let me just switch over for a second to another microphone I have set up. It's a little bit further away. So this is a different microphone that is set up about 4 or 5 feet away, and as you can tell, the further away I get, the worse the audio sounds. So that's my first tip for you, is get yourself as close to your audio source as you possibly can. So usually your microphone in your laptop is going to be up near the webcam somewhere. You want to get yourself as close to it as you can, like maybe 2 to 3 feet away, closer if you can do it. In fact, just behind me, let me see if I can reach it from here. My cat's hanging out with me this morning. He's being pretty good. Let's see. Right here, I have a headset. Little headset. It's got a little microphone. As you can see right about here, getting that sucker real close to your mouth is really important. It'll give you good, high-quality audio. Or, again, get a dedicated headset of some sort. That will help improve your audio immensely. So that's my first tip, microphone technique. Get as close as you can. That's going to cut down on the echo. That's going to cut down on the reverb. It's going to make it a lot easier for the listener to listen to your voice, and it also means you don't have to speak so loudly. I'm speaking at about a conversational level, maybe just a little bit higher, but because I'm close to the microphone, I don't have to get that loud. Another tip that you can use is right beside me, I have some blankets hung up to help absorb a bit of the echo. If you want to really get crazy and get some super high quality audio, go record in the closet. Go make yourself a pillow for it. I'm serious. It will make a difference. Next, slide timings are your friend. If you have animations, you can use PowerPoint's animation feature and narration feature to actually time your animations with your voice. And I'll show how we can do that in just a second. One other idea I wanted to cover was I noticed in the presentations that I was given is all the groups basically presented what they were assigned to do for the rest of the internet. They were assigned to take a look at youth crime rates and see if they're increasing, decreasing, remaining the same, and what seems to be contributing to youth crime. One of the similarities I noticed in all the presentations was displaying a graph similar to this, showing the number of total youth guilty cases. One technique you may want to consider is to take a look at the deltas over time. So what I've done is I've isolated the data to just Ontario to show the number of youth crimes over time. But then I've also created a line graph which shows the percentage change between each year. So that's the line graph. It shows that whether crimes are up or down relative to the previous year. So that's what I would suggest. Take a look at some of the deltas. So youth crime over time is certainly decreasing, but if we see that the deltas are averaging out around the same, or if we see that they're also decreasing, that can be quite insightful and help guide your analysis. Finally, hyperlinks. So in your presentations, if you are working in PowerPoint, you can give your readers something to read directly in your presentation. So notice that I've turned this into a hyperlink, the sources to read into a hyperlink, so I can do control click, and this will take me to a specific website, which is absolutely fantastic. So instead of giving these long URLs, you can actually link people directly to material that you want them to read. If you have supplementary material or you're doing a literature review, you can create a link and link your listeners directly to that material. How do you create one? Select some of the text, right-click, and click link. Let's try it right now. So if I select this text and right-click on it, and then click on link, I'll get a new window that says, where do I want to go? And I'll take them to my own website. Because I'm self-centered like that. Okay, finally, what about the slide timings? Let's take a look at slide timings. In PowerPoint, you can record your presentations by going to the Slideshow tab and saying Record Slideshow. Now, on 2016 and 2019, you'll notice that this button seems to be split. If you click on the bottom part, the split button, I'm going to record from the current slide because I just want to record my slide timings for this particular slide. And now I've got two monitors going on, so I get to see a preview of my presentation on my other monitor, but I get this recording window on the first monitor. Now notice that it is showing the whole completed slide right now. And this confused me at first, but don't worry, because when you go to record, you'll actually be able to click through the different animations. So your animations are still there. They just won't show up until you hit record. You can press R to record, S to stop, and P to replay what you've recorded. So let's try it right now. We'll get the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Slide timings are your friend. And to advance that, I was using the right arrow key on my keyboard. You could use the mouse as well. So let's take a look at that. What did that sound like? Slide timings are your friend. Isn't that cool? So there you go. That's just a few PowerPoint tips. I hope this helped. I was super impressed once again with what MPS has done, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday or whenever you happen to be listening to this. This has been PowerPoint Tips with Elias. I don't know if this is actually going to turn into a web series, but thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.